Hey friends, it's Coach Sarah here with Araya Hope Health. I wanted to come on here and share with you guys just a little bit of my journey in my life the last few weeks. I went to a homeschool conference. It's called MACHE. It's the Minnesota Association of Christian Home Educators conference in Minnesota, and it was so fun. I even got to bring Flat Stanley. If you guys heard that whole journey, my fellow generation mover, it was for her daughter's homeschool project. She sent her Flat Stanley to Minnesota to travel around with us, and it was super fun. He even got to meet Kirk Cameron and the Wild Brothers while we were at the homeschool conference. It was so much fun. Now, while we were there, I found out that my uncle passed away, and I found out that I was going to be taking an emergency quick road trip to Indiana, which is about 9.5 hours from my house. By the time I got home from the homeschool conference, I had half of a day to prep for this trip, to take my two littles, coordinate my entire family's schedule to figure out who's got to be where, how are they getting there, and who's coming, who's not coming. Like, have you guys been there? It's chaotic. I had some kids who had to stay here because they had prior commitments and so here we were. What am I going to do? I can tell you what I didn't compromise: my health. So I knew I had to be armed and ready. You guys, the best thing you can do is stock your pantry for the what next. Because you guys, you don't know what's next. You're not guaranteed tomorrow, and you're not guaranteed to know what's gonna happen even in 15 minutes from now. So are you ready? Are you ready when an emergency calls? Your battle begins at the grocery store, not the pantry door. So mama, what are you bringing into your house? You need to be bringing in things that you can grab in case there is an emergency. Every time I go out the door, I can tell you that if there was an emergency in 5 minutes from now, I have a bag I can grab. Have your emergency kit ready at all times. There should be zero reason you don't have an emergency kit. If you have a baby, you have a diaper bag, right? You would never leave home without your diaper bag. So don't leave home without your emergency Trim Healthy Mama kit, okay? It's gonna be a lifesaver for you. My sister purchased a house this same week, so you can see why my sister couldn't go. And then we had to turn around and start painting my sister's house to help her get it renovated and ready to move in. So you guys, life isn't gonna stop. If you're waiting for that perfect moment when you can just relax and really dive deep into Trim Healthy Mama, stop waiting. Stop waiting, because life's gonna keep going and you're gonna miss it. And I don't want you to miss it, because life is good and God has so much good for you, but you gotta show up ready for it. So go out there, get your emergency kit, check out this video. I am totally cheering for you, and you better know it, because I love you guys and you're amazing. And I cannot wait to see your emergency kit, and I cannot wait to see you kill it on your next road trip.
We started off our trip with a few stops at the rest area, and this is what I found. It was absolutely sad. There was really nothing you could get, maybe pulling some lunch meat out of those sandwiches, but really the only drink I found was water. So another reason to be ready and armed with your own food. I brought some berries and some chomps and That's It bars and some tiny cucumbers. And of course, there's always a little encouragement from our chomps. This was at our next stop. I'm always looking out for you guys. So at this stop, I found some pickles and some meat and cheese. Lots of options of cheese. We were in Wisconsin, so that makes sense. They love their cheese there. And so you guys, instead of seeing the things you can't have, look at this. That's It bars. Find the things that you can have. It is so fun to find some things that you can have, like nuts and seeds, and look for on-plan chips and fun things like that. It will help make your travel trip all the more sweeter. I even found some Truly, please don't drink and drive, but you could buy them for your next fun destination. I also found unsweetened tea, and they had some Golden Peak unsweetened tea. I hadn't seen that brand before. It looked like a fun option. There were a lot of different things that were off plan to drink, so you really have to find the diamond in the rough when you're at stores like this. Of course, they had gobs of water. Desperate situation, get yourself some water. We arrived in my hometown of Logansport, Indiana. We went out for Mexican. I got the fajitas and I got a club soda with a lime. Easy way to stay on plan and super delicious. At the hotel, they had a little coffee and tea bar. Make sure that you pack your own sweetener. Most of these places do not have on-plan options for sweetener.
Hey guys, good morning. I literally have a frog in my throat. I just woke up. I am checking in. It's been like 24 hours since I've talked to you guys. We are having a whirlwind trip to Indiana. My uncle died, and so while I was at the homeschool conference, I found out it was going to be road tripping. So when you guys are caught in moments like this, sometimes you don't have a lot of turnaround time to get prepped and ready. And I just want to let you guys know, it is 100% still possible to stay on plan. I spent Sunday, I literally had Sunday afternoon and that's it, to get my kids packed, to get food, to make healthy choices, and to get on the road so that we could get here for the funeral. I've had like no coffee, like this much. I need more coffee. But I wanted to show you guys my breakfast really quick. I'll show you some other things that I've been doing to help me stay on plan as we go. But I got coffee this morning. And then you guys, this is like world's worst pack, but it's because it was no turnaround. I'm so glad I wasn't flying, but this is super sweet. Think what you want there. And I put that in my coffee. I actually, at 4 a.m. yesterday, made Rashida's creamer, and I threw it in you can just shake it in a bottle like this, but I threw it in a mason jar and threw it in the cooler to bring so that I could put that in my coffee. And then I just got some oatmeal. So I got oatmeal, they had it at the breakfast bar, and then I brought protein powder. Just don't mix your protein powders up. This is the strawberry whey, and so I'm gonna put that in there. And then I just brought some blueberries down to put on top of the oatmeal. I'll have to show you our room. It's really cool, actually. It has almost a full-size, it's not quite a full-size fridge, so I was like, it's actually a huge blessing because we had to bring a lot of stuff with us. I'll show it to you guys later, but for now, that's it. I need to drink coffee. I hope you guys are well. I was thinking about you guys, and I just want you to know that no matter what is going on in your life, you can do this. It's a decision that you have to make. I made the decision. I'm staying on plan while I'm here. It's not a doubt in my mind that I will stay on plan. And trust me, I know my family. I know where I grew up here, and there's a lot of fried stuff here. Okay, you guys? So I'm making an intentional choice to stay on plan.
It's really easy to mix in some protein powder with your oatmeal. Before we headed out for the day, we went for a little swim.
Like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss any new videos.
Welcome to our hotel room. You can see we had a almost full-size fridge, which is pretty surprising. This is a Hilton Home 2, and so this is what it looks like on the inside. It's got the freezer, which was super handy, and then it also has the regular refrigerator. So you can see all the different things we packed. Sprouted sandwiches, I packed some vegetables, I got peppers, cucumbers, also some sugar snap peas, and then I did bring some bagged salad, just quick and easy, grab and go. I brought some blueberries. You can see I brought cheese sticks, especially for the kids, loads of sprouted sandwiches. I also packed some super coffees as well as some hard-boiled eggs. I packed pure leaf teas, and we actually brought some milk for the kids in some of the pure leaf containers along with some Chobani Complete. My mom came up with the idea to take the empty pure leaf containers and turn them into ice. So then we didn't have to purchase ice. We also brought dried fruit and some popcorners as well as freeze-dried fruit. There was strawberries, blueberries, mangoes, also more That's It bars, Mary's Gone crackers, tons of chomps, and some mandarin oranges. We had a stash of food so that we would not run out, especially when you're packing with kids. I enjoyed my sandwiches every single day, and sometimes repeat is okay. It's okay to eat the same thing again and again. You do what you gotta do to stay on plan. In our short time in Logansport, we took a little tour, a walk down memory lane, enjoying the sights of the Wabash River. And this church, the First Assemblies of God in Logansport, Indiana, is actually part of our family's history. My grandfather, Thomas Drummond, helped find the foundation for this church. My son, Tatum, is named after his great-grandfather, Thomas. Tatum Thomas. Shared with you guys before the little replica of my dad's house in Logansport. This is the actual house. This is where my mom and dad met, at the roller rink. And this is my grandpa's property where he built his first home. And so if you look around, it's just beautiful. It's right on the Wabash River. There is the house my grandpa built, and there's a beautiful walk down the lane. This is behind the house, and this has just been a part of our history, somewhere we spend a lot of time. There's my awesome cousins, and look at the beautiful creek. Oh my goodness, it's just so gorgeous. And we spend a lot of time, you know, enjoying nature and walking down the lane and enjoying just the peacefulness of the Wabash River. After my uncle's funeral, we got to see some fun sights in the back country. We saw some baby raccoons, and then we went to my mom's house. So this is the other house my other grandpa on my mom's side of the family built. It was in the country on about 10 acres of land. My cousin also lives in the country on the same property, and you can see all the beautiful back roads of the Indiana countryside. I loved seeing Trim Healthy Papa play with the grandkids. And of course, we had to also go down the 9-foot metal slide. Do you guys remember the metal slides? You know, the ones that burn your biscuits when the sun hits them? Luckily, the sun was already set. All my uncle's side gathered at the park for a big family reunion. And of course, they had fried chicken, and then they had coleslaw and potatoes and bread and all kinds of desserts that were totally not on plan. So what did I do? We brought our own stuff. When you're not sure, always pack your own stuff so you can be successful. Grabbed out our bag salad, brought some Tessemae Classic Ranch, totally packed our tuna, and we split a salad, and then we've had some peppers and some sugar snap peas and some cucumbers. Just remember, my dear friend, that you are in charge of what goes in your mouth. And if you were allergic to something, you would always say no. So say no to the things that don't add health and life to your body. Hey guys. Okay, so my mom is currently in Subway getting a sandwich, and I am currently not in Subway. I am going to eat my sandwich, my Simple Needs sandwich that I brought, and have my super coffee and some peppers. I wanted to talk really quick about honor, because I was telling my dad some of the other reasons that I eat the things I actually packed. It's a way to honor God, and it's a way to honor my husband for the things that he's bought for me. Like, truly for me, it's about honor. And so even though this sandwich is literally, I made it on Sunday, and it's you know, days old now, when I eat it, I still find joy in it, even if it's not in perfect condition like it was on day one. I am thankful for it. I am so thankful that I have food. I'm thankful I can buy these things, and I just don't want to waste things. So for me, it's about honor and how I can do honor and just be obedient to what the Lord has called me to do, which is be a good steward of the resources He gives me, as well as to take care of the temple, the body that He's given me. So this is my way to do that. Round out the end of a good road trip, we had not one, not two, but 3 blowouts. Friends, life is absolutely going to happen. That things are going to happen, that things might fall apart, things might get crazy. But guess what? You are in control of the groceries that you buy. You can have your pantry ready for the emergency when it comes up, because I guarantee you there's going to be a crisis, there's going to be an emergency, there's going to be a quick turnaround time, and you're going to have to be ready for it. Are you ready? If I can do this, friend, you can too. I want to bring you hope and encouragement that we are called, we are equipped, and we are capable. All right, friend, get yourself ready to make the next best decision. Your next emergency, your next road trip, your next travel is an on-plan one. I'm cheering for you.
Like, subscribe to notification. so you don't miss any new videos of my mom's videos.